Okay, I'm excited by this word because I can now spell it without a problem. And it took me a long time to figure out a way of understanding this word. And in this word, I used a mnemonic to help me remember it, but I'll come to that in a minute. But let's think about how we as dyslexics can learn this word. We can learn it by breaking it down to little bits. We can remember little bits, but we can't remember the whole layout. So let's break it down. Let's look at NE, because we're looking at necessary. NE, CE. So look at those two little sets of letters first, and then SSARY. So I say to myself, Nisi Sari, Nisi Sari. Okay, you're thinking, well, how do I remember this is one C or two S's? This is where the mnemonic comes in. If you think about this, when you look at somebody wearing clothes, if you look down the body, going in order, you've got a collar, one collar. And then at the bottom of the body where the feet are, you've got two socks. So you've got one collar for the C and two socks for the S. Yeah? So therefore you get necessary, and you remember it's two S's, and you remember it's nisi rather than neser or nesa. Yeah? Nisi. So you got N-E-C-E, sa-sa-ari. Necessary. Once you've done this a few times, now do practice this, but don't try and just remember the spelling. Don't copy the spelling. Think about the word itself. Think about the breakdown. N-E-C-E-S-S-A-R-Y. Necessary. Necessary. Okay? And remember, you got one collar and two socks. Once you've got this a few times, I've done it a few times, you remember the collar, you remember the socks, and you remember the saying necessary. Not eri. Necessary. Yeah. This will make a big difference to you. So go ahead and practice it. Don't worry about your spelling of your other words in your sentence. Just focus on the word necessary and you'll get it. You'll get it quite quickly. I did. Once I understood that it's one collar and two socks, that made all the difference to me. I then just had to focus on the E's and the A's. The E's come at the front, the A's at the end, or the A at the end, should I say. Okay. So happy spelling. Keep it up. Take care. Bye.